Greetings to all. In this video, I will be discussing worksheet 10, which is again based on graphs and quadratic functions. And this one, we are basically going to be looking at another method of factorization, which is difference of two squares. When we are going to be doing our calculation and the working, it is going to be similar to what we have been doing so far. We are going to be finding the x and the y intercepts. We will be finding the vertex point or the turning point, and then we will be plotting all the points and drawing our graph. Okay, so let's have a look at the example which is provided. A quadratic function is given as y is equals to x squared minus 4. So let's move to find the intercepts. The rules, they remain the same. X-intercept, y is equals to 0. So in place of y, we put a 0. 0 is equals to x squared minus 4. Now this one can be solved using two methods. I can use direct solving at this point. Direct solving can be used because x appears only once. I don't need to factorize. So plus 4 cancel. X squared is equals to 4 square root cancel. The x value in this case is the root of 4. Now this is one place where a lot of errors comes in. When we find the root of 4, the answer is of course 2, but we get two answers, plus and minus 2. So plus minus 2 has to be incorporated into your answers. If you end up writing only 1, then you don't get the full mark. Our coordinates are 2, 0, negative 2, 0. You won't even be able to plot a graph if you happen to get only one point of intersection. The other method that can be used for this same calculation is the difference of two squares factorization. 0 is equals to x squared minus 4. 4 is a square number. So 4 can be written as x squared minus 2 squared, which is equals to 0. Now this is equals to 0 into two brackets, x minus 2, x plus 2, and then the null factor law applies. So I'm going to equate each bracket to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0. Here I get x is equals to negative 2, a positive 2 actually. Here I get x is equals to negative 2. So these are the two x values that we get. They are the same in our initial working. The two workings, either of them can be used. You don't need to use both. Okay, just one of them. This one here is a shorter and simpler working, but you have to be very careful that you don't forget the plus minus. This one is a little longer, but you will always end up with two answers. Next is the y value calculation. So to find the y-intercept, x is equals to 0. So in place of x we put a 0, y is equals to 0 squared minus 4. And then simplify that. 0 squared is 0, 0 minus 4 is minus 4. So my coordinate is 0, minus 4. The next we are going to find is the vertex point. To find the vertex point, I need to find the x value of the vertex first, and that is found by x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So add the two x values, 2 and negative 2. Add them, 2 plus negative 2 divided by 2. Keep in mind, we cannot use the calculator directly to solve unless and until you put additional brackets. Okay, the numerator has to be in a bracket of its own if you are using the calculator directly. Or other words, you can press the numerator in calculator, press the equal sign, and then divide your answer by the denominator value. Okay, 2 plus negative 2 is 0, 0 divided by 2 is 0. So our x value is 0. We need to find the y value also. Y is equals to 0 squared minus 4. Now this is the same calculation as per the y-intercept. So negative 4. In other words, our y-intercept is also our turning point. Finally, I need to plot my graph. So let's sketch the Cartesian plane. X, Y, X. Plotting all the necessary points 2 and -2. So this can be a 2, that is a -2. Now always ensure that try to keep them equidistant, right? If they are not close to equidistant, you can lose marks. -4 can be somewhere here, that's -4. So plotting points on all of them, 1, 2, 3, and then completing the graph with a U shape. So joining all the points, turning at -4 and going up further. Always ensure that your graph has a smooth flow. Okay, the graph should not be drawn using crooked lines. They should cross all the intercept points, and the turning point should look like a turning point. Do not make your turning point look like a sharp corner. If I see something like this, that's wrong. Okay, so do not draw a V shape if we are drawing the graph of a quadratic function. Thank you everyone. I will see you in the next worksheet.